Brenden, so as we can see, you are sweating. You've just come off stage. You sang one of my favorites, my wife's favorite, and my children's favorite songs. Forgive me if I say it incorrectly. Masumbulo.
Yes.
And I know when you were busy creating the song, we did have a discussion, and I said to you, my guy, I don't understand the language, so you added that la 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 part just for me.
I dreamed mine. That was you know what? Gareth is gonna wanna sing this. Let you just hook it up for it.
You heard it first, and that's because of me. So I know that you've just released something recently called The Gap.
Yeah.
And you have 3 words on your album art.
Yes.
Can you please tell us what those 3 words are and why those 3 words?
Yeah. So the album is the 3 words are grace, gratitude, and grief. And it's something that I've been dealing with grief being obviously the thing that triggered everything. But through going through the grieving process, I've kind of learned that gratitude, it opens a door for you to recognize God's grace. And once you can walk into the grace that God has for your life, the journey, even though it's still hard, there's a sense of peace that you feel, knowing that you're not walking it alone, knowing that there's a sort of safety net that's constantly going underneath you and keeping you up. So it's an album that I had to write for me because I needed it. And I felt like if I need it, surely there's other people that can relate. And and it's been so beautiful to hear stories of other people. You know, I think as gospel artists, you do have a responsibility to not just be taking care of healthy people, which is sometimes what we do, you know, because we work so much in the church that we forget that there's people that are sick. And that's what we're really called to do, is to make disciples of man and to go out there and to say, I relate to you on this level. Maybe you don't know this God that I serve, but you know grief and you can relate to me on pain. And then I can walk that journey. So I just kind of, for me, felt like an opportunity to heal myself and open a conversation for other people who would need something similar.
Now that is beautiful, and I can 100% connect with you on that. There's this term that we in the church world don't really like to mention, and it's mental health.
Yeah.
So like I said, with me, I connected you because I went through struggles, and sidebar, I do some acting, just dropping a little bit of my CV. So I done a small monologue where I share my story. And that was the best way I could share it. And while you're doing it through your music, it's just beautiful because now it goes out to so many people. And like you said, it will start healing people. Yeah. So that is so beautiful. Thank you for that.
No, definitely. I think we make a mistake. We're always looking for platforms and we don't recognize that the things that we already are doing, we can use those as instruments to actually carry out the gospel. Yeah.